This week on You, Me, and 23.
Today we're gonna take you on a property tour of where we're at out here in the middle of nowhere.
Show you.
Show me?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Colby. I'm the father to 23 children, 13 boys, 10 girls. We have a blended family. I had 10 kids and lost my wife to cancer when Bryson was 3 weeks old. Autumn had 5, and since then we've had 8 more, including a set of twins, and the baby's got Down syndrome. And we live in a oil-filled man camp on 100 acres in the middle of nowhere, off-grid.
My name is Garrison, I am 12, and I have 22 siblings, and I live in the middle of nowhere.
We moved out here 5 years ago, and it was nothing but sagebrush, and it was a 4-wheel drive road to get out here. This is our home behind us. Today we're going to take you for a property tour, and come along and I'll show you our driveway.
This is our driveway. I'm going to drive you through it. It's just an ordinary driveway.
So the driveway is 2 miles long. We had to build the road from scratch, and that included culverts, that included filling in a wash is a big drainage in the ground. 161 semi-loads or dump truck loads of gravel were brought in road base. It was water trucks and road graders and skid loaders and bulldozers, and I try to grade the road at least once a month, maintain it, keep the divots out, make a place for the water to go. The first year we were here, we were stuck more than we weren't. I mean, 2 miles of road that's not compacted and just muddy fields. It was really, really tough getting in and out. And the dozer was stuck beyond the depth of the top of the tracks. It took one of my roll-off trucks with a 60,000-pound winch and 200 feet of chain to get that dozer out. It was a fight, but that's what we do.
This is the end of our driveway. That's where we live. The horses are right there, and kind of by it is the solar panels. And way over there is the cabin. Next, we're going to show you the man camps. These are the man camps that we live in. My mom did a whole video about the inside. They're 6,000 square feet. We like to play out here a lot. There's the trampoline, there's the play set, horses, hay bales.
So these man camps were engineered to be used in the oil fields, even up in the Arctic Circle. They are superbly built. They're insulated to no end. They really are heavy duty. There's a commercial. It was a commercial laundromat, but it was also for the oil fields. We've converted that into a master bedroom. There are 3 laundry rooms, 6 bathrooms. The laundry rooms, between all 3 laundry rooms, they have 7 washers and 7 dryers. There are 13, like I said, 13 bedrooms. There is 1 room that is just set aside for the storage of the clean clothes and hanging and the organizing of the clean clothes. There's a living room on either end of the house. Where we're sitting now is the library. It's a large room that's good for studying, and then we've got a dining room that'll seat 36. Commercial kitchen, 10 burner stove, 2 ovens, a stainless steel commercial sink that's 12 feet wide and an L-shaped, 2 dishwashers, 5 refrigerators. I don't know how many microwaves. In our house, we have, in every bathroom, there's a soap dispenser by every sink. There, commercial hand paper towels dispenser by every toilet. There is a double roll commercial toilet paper roll dispenser, and it's the rolls that are 12 inches in diameter and weigh 8 pounds each. It means the kids are not struggling for tissue when they need it. But Autumn intentionally buys single-use toothbrushes and tubes of toothpaste just so that there's always a fresh tube and a fresh toothbrush for the kids. So it just helps with the hygiene a little bit. The rest of the house is dedicated just for bedrooms for the kids.
How big is each bedroom?
They're various size, but most of them are 10 by 12. So they're small.
Okay. And that's it? I mean, is it big enough for 23?
We fit.
And we like to play out here a lot. We park the cars right behind the camera. And my favorite thing is the cabin, so that's what we're gonna go show you next. Alright, behind me, we got a cabin. We wanted to do something like the Outdoor Boys. And my dad bought this load of cedar posts, and he said we were gonna build the horse corral out of them, but he said that we could build this cabin out of them first. And we've been like sleeping in it, building fires, and all sorts of stuff.
So I ordered a semi-load of cedar posts because I wanted to build a cedar post corral for the horses. And the boys have been watching some of these various outdoor boys, outdoor shows, and they wanted to build a survival shelter. So we did it together. We did it as a project.
Keep us warm.
That will keep us warm?
Yeah.
Okay, you're smart.
Basically all it was T-posts, wood, and wire.
Like just all strung together. No glue. I actually don't know anything about building a cabin, in case you couldn't tell.
Me neither.
So we just put more logs on the wall, and then we bolted the sides to the wall so they wouldn't like collapse. And then we put a board right here for the doorway, and then we bolted the top parts to the log that we put across. This is the inside. Not much, but it's good enough to sleep in. These are the horses, as you can see. There's the chickens, there's the hay bales. Here's our horse corral. It was 10 acres that they could run around, but the wire broke and all sorts of stuff, so we're gonna fix it.
So I keep the horses typically year-round on I have measured it off between 10 and 12 acre pasture. It gives them plenty of room to run and play and you know, come when they're called. The smaller horses, the younger horses, I've been keeping them in about a 1/4 acre corral. Our solar array is larger than any other private solar array I've seen outside of business applications. Currently we're up to 40 kilowatts. We've got another 60 kilowatts to add to it. We have generators. I probably overdo it in all things, but I have the generator that we run primarily is a 15 kilowatt generator that just is propane, runs on propane, and it runs in the evenings, and it is just barely sufficient to keep ahead of our needs.
How many cars do you have?
I don't know. I can't have one vehicle break down and shut the family down for a day or two or a week or whatever that is. So I have 10 or 11 pickups and a 15 passenger van and several small SUVs for the girls and for Autumn. There is nothing about my life that is standard or normal, and I'm okay with that. I don't live my life to other people's expectations. But I want my kids to be safe. I want them to be hard workers. I want them to learn to grow and develop.
I think you'll get a kick out of this. I asked each of your boys individually if they'd rather live here or in the city. And each of them shook their head, like, absolutely here.
Well, And ironically, they work hard, every one of them. But, you know, we have fun. I mean, working hard is the same as playing. I mean, look how much energy is expended in sports or the other things kids get involved in, and that's done in an effort to have fun. And it's the same thing with work.
Alrighty, so we got the best house ever! This is our first time sleeping in it. What? And here we go.
Okay, this is what a whole tent full of kids looks like. Gary, say hi.
So you, Dad. So you, Dad.
There's Colin. Colin's keeping the heater warm. Okay.
Dad, so you.
Show me.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, good night, everybody.
Good night.
Say see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
When we first put on the tarp, it was like all blue and beautiful inside. And then you look at the top and there's like a hill you could climb on, and then you could like climb on the top, but just to screw in the bolts so you didn't fall.
What are some other things you like doing out here?
Making the biggest fort like on top of bookshelves to bookshelf, and it makes it huge, and it makes it, and the light shine through it, and it's so beautiful.
Some of the other boys slept on the air mattress, and Colin slept on the memory foam, and we got so sweaty it was really warm.
Even though it was like probably like 20 degrees out.
Yeah, it was the middle of December. I don't know. I just like it out here. I like being able to ride horses and four-wheelers and stuff.
Coulter and Gary and Bridger had like 0-degree sleeping bags, but all I had all night long, I had an Indian blanket, which is just like a thin wool blanket, and I had a 50-degree sleeping bag, and that was it. We had a propane heater, but we didn't keep that on all night, so I was cold.
The other boys were saying they were too warm.
Yeah, I was cold.
Was it still fun?
Yeah, it was still fun.
Down in the valley where the roots lay low in the riverbed.
We got the heater going and it's a little nice and warm this morning.
I didn't ask.
So nice and good. You have a coat on and you're not afraid to use it?
Stop it! You're not afraid. No, don't make me.
Coulter's patching up some of the holes so it's not as drafty next time.
It's some nice stuff.
Nice. Did you sleep good?
Yes.
Were you cold?
No.
A little bit?
No.
Oh, all right. Let's get ready to go.
Let's go around.
We left the keys at home, so we've got to drive back and get them really quick.
Yeah. I'll be back in a few minutes.
That's how far it is. How far we gotta drive?
They can't see it!
Quite a long ways.
How do we zoom in? Come on.
Driving over.
Oh, there goes the cabin. Alright.
Now we can see the house.
Let's do that again.
Can we see the house?
Did you guys have fun?
What's in the sleeping bag with me? Oh, it sucked. It doesn't really work with two in there.
Bombs away.
And in my darkest times, you got me feeling like life is good.